Have you ever looked at someone, maybe someone who is really good looking or driving a fancy car, and gotten angry? Said to yourself, they have it so easy, or if they only knew how difficult life is. Is that the root of envy? Is that a good place to dwell? Well, it's projection. I'm going to give you a powerful tool today to use it to improve your life, to connect with others more authentically, and to have a better life. I'm Roach. I'm Mark Roach. I'm here to help you get what you want, need, and to know the difference. Consider how projection, which is a psychological term to most of us, that I've never really heard unpacked the way that I'm going to try to unpack it or teach it or redefine it for you today so that you can actually use it in a tangible way to improve your life and maybe even the lives of those around you. Because there's ways that you can use it to tap into the moment, to get deeper into the reality of things that are really happening around you that you're missing otherwise. So consider how projection works to distance you from other people. You make an observation, you make a judgment, you pour your opinions into what that other person is before they have a chance to tell you and show you who they are. So you make an observation about them and you find an aspect of them that you don't see in yourself necessarily. Maybe you do, but maybe there's something about it that is a blind spot to you. And those little things that are annoying about other people may be gold for you to examine in yourself. So you fantasize about how it might be to have that aspect that you see in them and project all the feelings and hopes and dreams and things that you associate with that aspect that you deny in yourself and are placing it upon this other person. So several aspects of that operation deny you a sense of feeling connected to reality in the moment. And it also distances you from really seeing the other person because they may not even be near the things that you're projecting on them. And the more you dissociate from yourself and the place that these fantasies that you place on the other person, they're just pulling you deeper into a nonsensical reality. And I know that other people have projected onto me in my life because I have been very good at hiding my feelings and my pain and in examining what's going on around me and just holding still in the moment through horrible situations, trying to gather information. And I know that because of my title, maybe it was CEO or president or some executive title that other people may have thought, well, he must have it easy, or because I'm white, or because I'm athletic and tall, that people would think that things came easy. But there's been a lot of internal strife that I've been dealing with that kept me from really connecting with other people, and maybe from other people having a chance to get to know me and who I really am and what I was really dealing with. So, how can you find the hidden gems in your projections? Well, since these are typically unexamined or immature parts of your operating system and you're blind to them, they could be painful to examine. You may be protected from that pain for a good reason. And it might take a lot of humility and sincerity to allow yourself to see into them and to go deeper into who you really are. So on the other hand, think about this. It takes a lot more security in a person to admit they may be protecting themselves and too proud or fearful to admit it. So as I see it, there is a cowardice or a naivete in the unexamined life or in a person who refuses to look deeper. But there also may be some deep pain. There may be a really good reason that they've never really dealt with some of these things that are causing them to project their own feelings or their own biases upon other people. So go slowly and be careful with yourself as you do this, because we're not taught these skills by the mainstream establishment. Now, your triggers and actually the keys to your pocketbook and spending habits, for example, may be in the hands of those who understand this mechanism a lot better than you, probably better than I do. And in many cases, this mechanism of projection may be guiding your life, your choices, and your behavior. So if you can't find your blind spots on your own by examining or reflecting on your own life and noticing the differences as to how somebody responds to you in this situation, or how your mother responds, or looking inside to find the things that are really annoying, that are really bothering you about other people, and taking those and finding a way to examine them as if those were actually your opinions of yourself that you had to live with. But you may be able to find a friend or a loved one and ask them about your blind spots. But be aware that most people around us won't tell us what we really need to know to evolve. So be aware. It's not that they don't like you or are trying to hold you. They may actually be trying to hold you back. They may like you in the place you are, and they like the relationship the way it is. And they don't want anything to change. Change is scary for some people. But for many of us who have it built into our design, trauma has brought it forward for our examination. And in my case, to attempt to empower my fellow man. So use this tip in your life. Enjoy. I'm Mark Roach. All the best.